Hey guys, Viking 82 here, back with another Viking Orations. Got yet another review for you today, number 2 of 3 that I'm trying to knock out today. And this time around, I'm going to be talking to you about the debut self-titled EP from the band Cessation. Out now through the band themselves. And if you are not familiar with Cessation, they are a death metal band from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Been around since 2020, featuring Cayman Proudfoot, hopefully I pronounced your first name right. If not, I apologize. Handling the guitars, bass, and vocals, and Carly Brown on the drums. As I said, this is their debut EP. It is 3 tracks, just a little over 13 and a half minutes in length. And I actually discovered this band from a post in a Facebook group that I am in. And after checking out this EP on Bandcamp, I contacted the band about getting a copy of the CD, and it finally arrived. And yeah, I have really been enjoying this since I got it. Really thrashy sounding guitars hitting you with these mid fast paced riffs. Kind of reminds me of actually Razor at times, to be honest with you, with some really nice solos utilizing the whammy bar now and then. Really thick toned bass with a nice twang to it, not too high up in the mix, but really provides that needed backbone to all the songs on here. I thought Carly's drums have a very organic production to them and kind of gives off like an early Cannibal Corpse vibe to it, in my opinion. Really great snap to the snare. I love her kick drum sound. Lots of nice patterns, rolls, and fills, and just really solid double bass and blast beats all over this EP. Vocally, Cayman kind of delivers a it's hard to describe it. It's kind of almost like a gruff sort of roar. I mean, the closest I can really think as an example of what I'm trying to talk about is Oscar Droniak. Of course, he's most well known for being in Hammerfall, but he was in the band Ceremonial Oath on their debut album, and he was the vocalist there. So if you've ever heard that, or if you check that out, you would kind of get an idea of what I mean by that gruff kind of roar style of vocal. But he also mixes in some low growls at times as well. The only other thing I picked out of this, because like I said, this is a very short EP. The very last track on here, Spectral Realm, at the 4:02 mark, these very, very subtle keyboards come in that, in my opinion, really add to the song at that particular moment with that particular guitar riff, the nice double bass that's going on right then, and that thick bass. I mean, it actually took me a couple times, listening to that song over and over, making sure I was actually hearing it right. But, they're very, very subtle. They're not too high up. They're very subtle, but they really worked really well overall at that particular moment, in my opinion. Overall, I think, while being only 3 tracks, this is still a pretty solid effort from this relatively young band. I mean, they've only been in existence for about, 2 years now. And, yeah, this has just got some great drumming, solid guitar work and bass as well, strong vocals. I mean, they are definitely a band that I would be keeping an eye on. I would give this a solid 8.5 out of 10. So go check out Cessation. I will be leaving a link down below to their Bandcamp so you can check it out for yourself, form your own opinions. But yeah, 8.5 out of 10 for me. That is going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing. And until next time, stay brutal.